at magandang pagbati. I'm Toby and I am part of Isla Mandirigma Cali, Cali de Leon, Philippines. We are the Philippine branch of Cali de Leon International and our guro is Guru Roland Isla. Today, I want to talk to you about some of the techniques that we handle. But first things first, let's start with the very, very basics. First, today we're going to tackle basically how to handle weapons. Let's start off with the very basic weapon that most FMAers or anisadors handle, the stick. Okay, basically, to get a stick for you, should be about arm level, or slightly wider if you prefer fighting in the largo range or the long range. Now, to handle the stick, I would advise that you hold the stick 2 inches from the bottom to have a puño, and it should be a manageable weight where you can easily handle. It's fine to use light sticks from time to time, especially in sparring, so that you don't get to injure yourself. But it's also good from time to time to train with heavier sticks to gain arm strength, wrist flexibility, and such. Now, for this one, I prefer a 2-inch puño so that I can do some grabbing, striking, and stick manipulation using the back end. Okay, on the striking end, normally we use the last 6 inches of the stick because we hit with this part where the maximum amount of force is transferred to your opponent. Anything I hit with the center doesn't land that much or doesn't land that hard. So you really want to maximize that last 6 inches to deliver a more devastating blow. Normally, what we would use is a stick similar to this. We would wrap it with tape or any form of tape until here. Now, my partner here used until this part just in case, shots from your partner come a bit lower to preserve the stick. But normally, this is a good guide when you're hitting for practice and to train for your accuracy. With a stick that's wrapped, I have a visual target, a better target, and I can make my shots more accurate. With the puño, it's important that I be able to strike with it. So, for example, he blocks, I'll be able to hit him here, drag, and control using the butt end. The same grip is applicable with the sword. See, it automatically has a puño because this part of the blade not only locks your hand in place, but is also a striking pommel. Normally, how we would handle the weapon is we normally grip it with the last 3 fingers. The 2 fingers are quite loose, but not too loose. It just cradles the weapon so that when you strike, it can ply a bit. You can use your wrist to move and extend the weapon a bit more, especially with the sword. This is optimal for thrusting. Also, when you are striking on air, means, for example, you're doing your sayaw or practice swings, you may want to open these so that the blade will play with your hands and you have your wrist to take much of the load of the weapon. Whereas if you're hitting something with impact, that's when you lock everything. Much like with a punch. If you're shadow boxing or striking air, you're striking loose. But if you're hitting a bag or sparring with your opponent, you lock your fist. Again, same thing with a knife. You have to leave some sort of puño out there for better balance. And same thing with the pakal position, only this time, the puño is on top. Now, it's not really a good idea to hit with this part since you're holding a short, sharp weapon, but it gives better control. Stay tuned for more videos at Asad IMK. Maraming salamat sa papanood. Mabuhay po!